Hello, hello, hello. I'm Jesse, and I'm bringing you more big brain plays than the aliens from Mars attacks. All right, let's jump right into this. So I got a playthrough for you guys, one in which I do a lot of strategy and big brain moves. I'll explain those. There's going to be a lot of tech switches, a lot of different and going into different synergies, and you have to know how to switch on the fly, and we're going to learn a lot today. So yeah, let's jump right in. So to start here, you can see I have a mixed bag of potpourri units. I have the Kira Org Mage, the Bat Rider, the Frost Knight, and the Ranger here, the Eagerous Ranger. I don't know what I'm going yet. So let me just fix the audio. I don't know what I'm going yet. And I see here I'm getting offered 3 warriors. So yeah, I'm just thinking about right now my first tech switch. Okay, let's go right into warriors. So I'll put in those 2. And now I do a quick check to see if anyone else is going warriors also. So I see the first place guy, he also has warriors. The big thing is you don't want to go warriors if someone else is going warriors, because now you guys are fighting over the same pool, and it's bad. But it's the best option I have right now for the strongest start, so I'm gonna do it anyways. But I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the guy right there in first, Jot, just to make sure that he isn't gonna stay. Or I'm gonna watch him to see if he techs out of warriors, to see if I can stay into warriors. But for right now, I'm going to be constantly checking. This is Rook level gameplay. You need to be constantly checking what your opponents are doing. Now, I'm offered 2 Rippers here. I really do like 2 Rippers. I see I have 4 gold. To me, that's probably the best thing I could buy, but I need to check and see if who's going goblins, because I have another Kira I can go to also. I can match up with the 2 Kiras. Yeah, so I'm gonna check right here. Here's what I'm doing. I'm checking. I'm like, is anyone going goblins, or should I go for the another Org Mage? So I'm checking. I didn't really see that many goblins, but I did see some. So I'm gonna get both. And I wanted to see if I was gonna win that. If I won that, I would have sold the Bat Rider and got this the Bat Rider and the Tusk. I'm just doing a lot of plays right now, just a lot of like quick maths. So yeah, I see more mech and I see more warriors here. So yep, gonna grab the warriors. Still heading into warriors. Gonna check to see who's going goblin. I did see, actually, I'm sorry, that max tier was going goblin, so I am kind of mad that both of my options right now, warrior and goblin mech, are both being occupied. But I'll probably pick them both up, and I want to remain flexible. You know, I could jump into anything at a moment's notice. So that's what's really important. So let me get the sound on a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna change just the sound a little bit. There we go. All right. So yeah, I won with that. Now I got the mech, and now I'm back into this weird situation where I have mech, I have goblins, and now look, I'm even offered some Glacier Clan. So I'm going, like, I see 3 things, but I also see the guy at the top now has Glacier. Some guys have Warrior and some guys have Goblin. I don't like any of this. So what am I gonna do? And I'm all mixed up right now. I'm not going a solid thing, just trying to reposition my units to get to a better fight. So this is high Rook gameplay. I'm always constantly gonna be looking. I have some items. I don't know what to place it on yet. I'm saving it. I don't even know if I should go for win streaks or not. I'm playing very cautious and very in a way where I'm able to tack into anything I need to at a moment's notice. And that's really what you got to do, is you got to stay open and constantly look. And now I'm offered 2 more goblins, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So now I have to make a choice. Because am I gonna forego the glaciers, or am I gonna forego the goblin mechs, or am I gonna forego the warriors? What am I gonna get rid of? I need to make room here for that next soul breaker because he's a very strong piece. So let's see what I do. I'm probably, and I think I remember, I'll get rid of that stone spirit. Looking back at this game again. Oh no, I get rid of the Kiras. It's very good to go back and look at these and see what my level of thinking is. So I get rid of those because I'm thinking, you know, I don't need mages. Oh, and I wanted to pick up that guy too for the Glacier Clan. Okay. And you can see how fast my brain's working. Big brain plays, and it's good because now I'm looking back and I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely the right decision to make. So yeah, I now have 3 different things I can go into. There's still the goblins, which I'm kind of giving up on because I saw Zolar and Max Tier both with goblins. So I'm like, the odds of me finishing with goblins are pretty low. So I sold the Ripper and got more Glacier. And yeah, so I'm just, you know, keeping in mind I can go anything right now. I'm in second somehow. Really trying to make this game work. You know, it's a bad game, a bad start, I would say. There's not like I get the Ripper again. I'm like, come on, I can't. I'm having trouble committing. It's a very tough game, and these are the games you'll see. You'll have them a lot. So now I'm getting offered Witchers. You know, I'm like, what the heck? The Witchers are getting offered to me. I can get the 2 Taboo Witchers with the Fallen Witcher combo. Always very strong. I'm gonna have to look and see how many people are going demons. You know, are there a lot of demons for me to counter here? Keep in mind, I want to stay at 20 gold. I'm getting the Witchers. But yeah, look, I'm fighting a demon. The Witcher's always great against demons. I'm trying to stay at 20 gold for the interest also, because I know I don't have a team that's going to go on any crazy winning streak. I actually see someone's on a winning streak, so I'm like, all right, I need to try for a losing streak. Just rack up my interest. I'm putting value into getting 2 stars over any synergy right now. I really don't care about my warrior bonus. I don't care about synergies this early because I really just want to stay relevant and stay 2 stars, especially when that guy in first is on a good winning streak. And there I go. I pull off my first 3-star, my third 3-star, but I got that from staying smart with the Taboo Witchers. So yeah. Moving, just making some moves, just trying to make the best. Taboo Witcher goes great with that attack speed item because now he'll constantly be knocking stuff off. I'm starting to now equip my items. The Taboo Witcher also goes great with the Frantic Mask because it's a passive. So yeah, let's see how we do here. I wanted to put those items on too because now I'm about to fight the creeps. Taking a good look and see what everybody's running. I'm looking at the first place guy. He's going Goblin Mech Assassin. Third place guy's got Glacier. So I'm like, I'm still in my rock and hard place. I'm deciding what to get. I'm getting offered. I like the source here just because a good 2-star source can really get you that mana regeneration. But yeah, I'm just sticking with creating a good team of 2-star units. You can see, look, I just took away my warrior synergy. I don't care about synergies. Don't care about synergies early. We're making the best team. Why? Because, and notice the positioning I just did too. Very important for me to move those units back because that gives a little bit extra time for this Soul Breaker to jump in and start doing damage. Now I have a good mix of goblins, mech, warriors still. I'm still not committed. That guy Zayden just says earliest 4 trolls ever. So now I'm like, oh man, what does Zayden got? He says, sorry, Glacier. Does he already have at round 11 the 4 Glacier clans? So let me check. I see, yes, he's got all 4 Glacier real quick. He's got the Berserker, and so now that makes me mad because I was trying to build into Glacier, and this guy just got offered Glacier, and so now, very important, I don't even want my Glacier team anymore. I'm like, I had all these Glacier guys on the bench, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm at 36, sighing to myself because this guy's got Glacier now, and we'll be fighting for the same Glacier units. I don't want that. There's a guy underneath him that also has Glacier too. So I swallow my pride and I sell the Glacier to get me to 40 gold. Because I know if I stay with Glacier as I transition into a synergy, that will be a synergy that's a lost cause because there's so many people that's going to be going into it. And you don't want to be going into lost cause synergies. So, yep, I'm just buying other stuff now, getting more mechs, swallowing my pride. And because I really love Glacier units, honestly. And sometimes you have to swallow your pride and sell off maybe a potential synergy because other people are going there and they beat you to it. So it's a big chess game we have in Rook. We're always switching our synergies. And now look, I'm getting offered more Glacier again, and I'm like, no, probably not. Now I'm at 50. Instead, I'll take the level up. I'll take the Beast Warrior synergy with a dual combine thanks to that Werewolf. And I'm noticing what people are getting. 2-star Thunder Spirit, 2-star Org Mage. Always taking in every little bit of information. Now I have $5 extra to spend. I might just get those Frost Knights, but the Red Axe Chiefs are good. I'll sell that guy just so I can get 2 Frost Knights. But I'm pretty much done with Glacier Synergy. If I get a 3rd Frost Knight, that'll be nice. I don't even know if I'll put them in. You can see here I'm getting my butt whooped now, but I'm on a losing streak, so I don't mind that. The reason why I leveled up to get those 2 synergies is just so I wouldn't lose as badly. Because I remember there was that guy in first who has a really strong team. I see Boogie's on a 5-win streak. I see Zayden has the full Glacier team. That's why I leveled up. And I got some more units in because I realized, and look, I'm even looking at this Brazil guy. I'm noticing like, wow, I'm up against some really strong guys. I don't even have a synergy I'm committed to yet. How am I gonna win this? At this point, I'm just playing for 3rd, 4th. You know, I gotta try to get to play to my strengths here. And this guy's already got Glacier. Like, what do I have going for myself? I mean, I got some mech. Yeah, I mean, I got some basic warriors. The start of a goblin synergy. Like, I'm just all over the place. I don't like my team. I still have a 2-star Frost Knight sitting on my bench. But at least I have 50 gold going for me. I'm looking at their gold totals right now. I see Zolars has 49 in first, but the guy in second had only 1 gold at least. So at least that's opportunistic. And that's what I saw right there too. You didn't see it. I saw no one had hunters. And so you'll see I picked up the hunter with the axe, and I'm moving. I usually like putting my guys from like worst to first, or from best to worst. I'm looking, I see not a single person here has hunters, and I'm like, that's my synergy. I'm going to it now. I don't care. Hunters is it. And notice that's a big brain play right there, because I see hunters was free, and now I'm like, oh, here we go. I can start doing hunters. Let's go. Let's make hunters available. Let me get an extra hunter in. Spend some money. Let's go. Get in the hunters. I got to get myself to 40 gold. What am I going to sell? Probably you. Let's get him out of there. And yeah, that's what I'm going now. Moving my guys around. I'm going to make hunters work. Also, I always like a strong team for wolves when you fight the wolves, because, thing about wolves are you really want to make sure you beat all of the wolves, because they could drop items like, look, that magic crystal that could change the game. It can make a difference at any point in time. Really important to always make sure you beat the wolves, even if it costs you some gold, level ups, whatever you got to do. You got to make sure you beat those wolves. Having like 6 units that and some really strong ones that are 2 stars can beat wolves. Or if you don't have that many 2 stars, you got to get to 7 units. Otherwise, you're not going to beat the wolves. So I'm checking to see, is anyone else going hunter? No one's going hunter. Great. Let's make Hunter work. Let's do it. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, dragon. I'm got offered a dragon. Can I make dragon work? You know, I'm looking, seeing who got dragon here. Don't really see dragon. Might be able to make dragon work too. So there we go. I'll pick up the dragon. A dragon hunter now. I'm thinking to myself, you know, I can make that work. You know, with I have a nice front line with these warriors. So yeah, I know I like the warriors. I'm gonna put the items on the warriors. He's got a nice cooldown. The skull hunter's pretty good unit. Watch as he does a lot of damage. Those axes always flying in there. You can see he's already #1 in my DPS chart, which is why I started giving him those items. Very strong unit. And I'm gonna win, so I don't want to spend any money. That'll put me at $50, 5 interest. I'm always constantly watching my money, constantly trying to create the best team available, and always, you know, tech switching into things no one's going. Here I'm choosing warriors. I only have one warrior. I'm sorry, hunters. I only have one hunter, but I'm like, I know hunters is going to be it because there's a fight for everything else. There's a fight for knights. There's a fight for warriors. There's a fight for goblins. There's a fight for glacier. So that's it right now. So yeah, let's see how good these hunters roll out. Thanks to the cave synergy from the warrior swordsman. My skull hunter is going to be doing pretty good. And like I said, I'm still worried about Zayden. I'm still worried about the guy in first, second, third. Those guys have already proven themselves to be powerhouses. So here I am fighting Zayden. Remember, he's got the 4 troll bonus. I'm really interested to see how this fight turns out. And I barely win, probably because I had one more unit than him. And so I'm like, wow, okay, I just beat Zayden. Maybe now I can start rising up. So because he's actually the one I was afraid the most, and I'm still mostly afraid of him. He's got the 4 glacier team leveling up. Thinking about what I can get. I can get some more beasts here. Rolling. See what else I can get. Just grab him. Goblins, warriors. Come on, give me something, you know. Rolling. Trying to see if I can get a win streak going because I just beat Zayden, so I know my team's strong right now. Looking for that 1/3 hunt. I'm also looking for that 3rd hunter. That's why I was rolling the most, because that 3rd hunter will get me the hunter bonus. So now, can I get myself to 40? That's what I'm thinking in my head, and I'm selling stuff. I'm looking. I see the dragon costs 3, so I might just sell the dragon. No, I'll just get rid of those warriors instead. Because Hunter's going to be the way to go. I like the Pirate Captain instead for the Warrior over the Swordsman. And I'm thinking maybe Hunter Dragon still and replacing the guys. And I lost to Brazil over there, and that's not a good loss because I was feeling good off of beating Zayd, I hate going win-lose, win-lose. But anyways, I sell. I'm going to put in better Warriors, and I'm going to want to put in the Hunter bonus right there too. So let me take that guy out. He's got an item on him, I see, and I'm like, I need that 3 gold, and I'm gonna really want his item, so I'm gonna take it off him, and I'm gonna put on someone with really good attack speed, the Dwarven Sniper. That's just a personal choice. I don't think you could go wrong with. I could have went wrong with putting him on the Wind Ranger either. So yeah. You can see now I love the Pirate Captain. His stunning move is really good. I'm going up against Boogie now. Boogie, remember, also had a great team. I'm a bit sad that they killed my werewolf before he was able to transform. It's going to be a close fight, but like I said, I'm glad I put the item on the Dwarven Sniper because he's going to be the last one to die in my team. So yeah, I'm doing some good damage now thanks to the hunters. And now I see the Glacier, and that's just an insult to me because I really want to make Glacier work. I see the Berserker, so I'm a bit sad about that. But hey, he's a warrior, so I'm going to buy him. I do have warriors. But I don't really see anyone I want to trade him for because I am getting the buff from hunters right now. So I don't want to take out Tusk for the Berserker. And I definitely don't want to take out Pirate Captain. So yeah, I have a mixed team right now. You'll see how it's very important to see what people aren't going, which is why that Hunter tech choice switch was very crucial. I noticed nobody was going hunter, and I just thought, hey, guess what? I'm gonna start rolling for hunters and going for hunters. That's all you got to do. Putting more items on the dwarven sniper because I realize, 99% of the time he's gonna be the last alive, unless there's some assassins I'm fighting. But for the good majority of time, that dwarven sniper will be the last alive. Some more warriors. Maybe if I get a 2-star abyssal warrior there, I can make stuff happen. I don't know. I'm taking it pretty chill right now. So yeah, let's see what how this is turning out. I'm making some plays here. That's Thunder Spirit's just one of my favorite units, so that's why I grab them whenever I can. That's just a personal choice. Here we go, up against Zayden again. You can see here my Soulbreaker jumped to the back and barely didn't kill that troll in the back there, so I'm kind of mad about that. That's going to have a trickle-down effect. Luckily, though, the Wind Ranger was able to take him out, and now I lost to Zayden again. And so I'm going back and forth. Can't develop any kind of streaks whatsoever. My team is still haphazardly this middle ground weak team. And my hunter bonus, hunters are usually good up to round 28, I would say, because they'll start to fall off. Hunters will, with the way their just damage goes, as more and more people get 2-star and start getting more life, their little plus 35 damage that their bonus synergy gives you, it starts to have less and less of an impact and less of an effect. So I see Boogie's in first. Great team he's got. Zayden's right there. He beat me. I'm trying to get back up. Let's see who I'm fighting. Max Tier I'm fighting here. He's the guy in last right now. So this is also a good look for me. Like if this guy's either desperate, or he needs to, or his team's whack. So now I'm losing to the guy in last who is desperate to win. I got to check and see how much gold he has just to see how desperate of a mode he was in. While I'm doing that, I'm just organize my units, trying to see what I can get. Here we go. That's a good change right there. Getting that guy, and I love Pirate Captain level 2. And I even got offered the Gyrocopter unit. I'm going to level it up just so I can put him in. He's that good. That gives me mech synergy. I still don't even have goblin synergy, but hey, I got the mech synergy. That'll give a little bit of HP regen. Probably meaningless. And I always, if you see on the bottom what I do, I'm putting my units from best to worst. I'm still trying to make dragon work because I know nobody's going dragon yet. Here we go, the fight against Zayden. Our big dog. I'm mostly very worried about Zayden. Level 2 Pirate Captain comes in with his ghost ship. That's really going to do damage. You'll notice here too, I feel much more confident with the Gyrocopter in. And boom, helicopter all up in here. We now beat Zayden, and I'm feeling good again. That Pirate Captain Gyrocopter made me feel good. And I'm still holding out for dragons now. Really want to make dragon work, because I see those 2 knights. That's not going to work. Not cutting it. And I get offered the Devastator and the Blight Sorcerer. What the heck? The Devastator's always the guy, if you're going goblins, that you're looking for, you're rolling for. Guess what? I say to myself, I'm going to make big brain play number 3. I'm going to tech switch into goblins. Forget the hunters. They're going to fall off. I'm now going goblins. I just got offered the Devastator. Take out the Gyrocopter for now. Make sure I make it so that only one person at a time can attack that Devastator. Look at how only one person can attack. We'll place his bomb behind. I'm trying to also calculate stuff. But I know that this goblin now is going to be my key to victory. When I go goblins, I like to also get warlocks too with them. I just think it works good. But I've got so much stuff racing through my head right now. I'm going to make goblins work. Look, I just got the little heaven bomber there. He goes into the first slot. That means for me, I like to put him best to worst. That means don't sell no matter what. It's like little things I tell myself, because sometimes you got to make moves quickly, and sometimes you can't even think. And so you just, I know to sell from right to left. I'm selling dragons. I'm like, hey, dragons, you're not going to work. I tried to make you work. No one was going dragons. I was sad to make that sell occur, but I need that money. I'm going to need this interest because I want to be rolling for these goblins now. I'm going to be rolling for the goblins. I should have bought that. I have 52 gold there. I should buy that soul breaker there. If I don't buy that, that is a mistake on my part because I have the extra gold to spend. So that is a small mistake on my part because I could just sell that goblin afterwards. So me not buying that goblin would be a mistake. Oh, and I do buy it. I'm glad I caught that. Good. But look, I'll put that goblin there at the end. I know that that's probably something I don't really need right now. And I see another helicopter. I'm like, oh man, 2 helicopters are great. I'm rolling. I want another helicopter. I want to get these goblins. But yeah, I'm going to just put Tinker there. I'm just going to do a lot of Tinker, the Heaven Bomber. That's what it was called in Dota. But yeah, so I got that. And I really am looking for the Venomancer. I'm looking for the 3 goblins I need, but I got one of them. So I just need 2 more. One being the Venomancer, which is also why I had that other guy. And I got offered the helicopter. 2 stars. He's got to come in now. I've got the Venomancer. I've got a 2-star helicopter. I'm slowly making the switch to Goblin mech. And here we go. Remember what I said. Hunters will last till probably about round 28. That's when hunters start losing their luster, should I say. But I just got offered 2 more hunters, and I really wanted to start selling my hunters. Anyways, so I'm just saying, all right, I'll take out the warriors. I'll leave in the hunters. But yeah, there we go. I have all the goblins I need. I take out the hunter anyways, because I have the goblin synergy. I figure Skull Hunter will just have to sit it out for now until I get to 10. I'd much rather like that dwarf in the back shooting. But there you go. You see, I made the transition. Started from warriors. Went to warrior, maybe holding on to glaciers, then to holding on to hunters, then to holding on to upgrading my warriors with the pirate, then going into like hunter warrior, trying to maybe see if I can get dragons. But then when I got offered the Devastator, I made goblin work. So then I transitioned into goblins. I did so many tech switches. If I use that term, that's a StarCraft term, tech switches, synergy switches. You have to know when to switch your synergy, always looking, always making the right choices. And I see now with the Goblin mech team, with this helicopter level 2, and also the strong support of that hunter, the Dwarven Sniper, I have a pretty good team. And notice how I'm setting up to protect the Devastator. The Devastator needs protection at all times. I always want to make it so only one person at a time could get him. Let me give him this magic resist item. Because I always want to make sure that bomb goes off, everything goes good. My strong front line is tanking. My strong back line is doing high DPS. You can see how much damage that Devastator did. It's doing crazy, amazing damage. There's so much that you could get from watching these videos of Rook gameplay. That I can't even explain. If you could see what I'm buying, my thought process, always trying to upgrade. Notice how I passed on Death Prophet before and now I'm buying Death Prophet. It's because I'm in a good position. I can relax a little bit. I have the leisure now and time to afford to see if, hey, maybe I can get a 2-star Death Prophet. Hey, maybe that takes Death Prophet out of the pool and increases my chance for a Devastator. Buying that Death Prophet there helped me a lot more than when I didn't buy that Death Prophet before. So there's a lot of little things I'm doing, and I'm offering you all these small tips and small information to hopefully, help you guys grow too. Let's all grow together. Let's get better at the game. Let's master this game. Let's get the strategy completely figured out. So yeah, you can see here I'm going against Jot. Jot doesn't stand a chance. I feel like nobody stands a chance. I sold that right there, the hunter, for those items. He was holding on to those items, and I realized, yeah, I'd rather those items be on the helicopter. I kind of didn't want to sell the hunter, but I realized that helicopter being 2 stars there, he's worth protecting more than the Dwarven Sniper. You know, I'll have a strong front line. I'm leaving that actually a little bit open because I don't mind if one person's attacking him, one assassin, everyone's going to jump anyone who tries to hit that helicopter and they'll go down fast. So yeah, I get to about 25 out of 40 gold there or experience there. I'm probably going to level up next turn. I always like to level up at 31 to 10. Personally, I get a nice strong item, and I'm thinking, do I put on the helicopter or the Dwarven Sniper? Both are great for that. I'm gonna give it to the helicopter though. He's the guy I'm protecting. So I see the dragons being offered. I always sigh. I'm like, oh man, I really wanted to make dragons work. I love dragons. I have a video on dragons that I just forced dragons. They're so good. They're so strong that they could work. And bishop below. And get offered a werewolf level 2. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it, but I like it. And he's the guy that I'll probably put in next, which is why he's going up there. I have Nether Essence, which will increase the HP. I'm gonna give that to the Devastator because I want him to get the mana when he's attacked, and I also want his HP to go up just to make sure that he doesn't. And I level up real quick so I could just put that guy in. That will give me a human bonus. So now let's watch and see if the pirate can silence someone to make it worth it. The werewolf level 2 is also going to provide some more frontline tank. He's going to guaranteed also get off his wolves because of the armor bonus from the goblins. And I'm really winning hard now. You can see how much I crushed Zayden with that. With teching back into goblins. And the funny thing is, that Zolar Z guy, remember, he was going goblins earlier too. So a lot of the people who were trying to go goblins kind of died off. So now I'm in a great position. A position to actually win the game. And I'm still constantly looking. Do I want to take out the Dwarven Sniper for Doom is what I'm thinking. I keep making that in my head, this little calculation, because I can go Hunter Goblin and have the Warrior Goblin and have my front line really tanky. But I decide not to. But I will keep him in there. If I do get him level 2, you can bet I'm gonna sell the Dwarven Sniper and put in Doom. So this way I can have an even stronger front line. But right now I'm thinking to my head, let's not fix what's not broken. We're winning. We're doing great. Our team is strong. I'm on a 5-game win streak. That's what's going on in my head. Those 2 units I have there at the bottom right are just to make my odds better for like other things, like other things I might want and need. But realistically, I could just sell them. See, just like that. They're there just to be sold and to increase odds. I buy the Siren. I just see if maybe I can get a Tsunami Stalker Siren combo, getting them to level 2. Remember, I'm taking it slow. I got the money. I'm in no rush. I'm on a 5-game winning streak. No one's presenting a threat to me now. I am the big dog. I am the threat. So yeah, when you're winning, always take your time. You could be more relaxed and nonchalant. When you're losing, you gotta make stuff happen. So there we go. You can see here I'm crushing them with the force of 1,000 typhoons. I don't know. Yeah, and I just beat Boogie, and I solidify myself in first place. Here's what you got to do when you're on first, though. Like I said, you got to take your leisurely time, but still put the pedal to metal. Let me see how this guy's setting up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how this guy's setting up. And let me see how this guy's setting up. I'm taking a look. It's the final guys. I'm looking to see how their setups are. I'm making sure nobody's going to really be draining my Devastator. And there we go. I see the big dog Doom. Take out the Dwarven Sniper like I said I would do. Get that strong front line in. And there we go. We have it. And I'll just give the Dwarven Sniper's items to the helicopter. My front line is now insanely tanky. Thanks to the Warrior bonus for Doom. He's 2 stars. And I also now have the Goblin bonus of armor going to that. No one's going to be able to take out my front line. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. So that's what we're doing. Very good, very strong. Uh, and yeah, just making stuff work. You can see how I was planning that move from a long time ago, like 4, 5 rounds ago. I was planning that doom move. So that's why when there was like 3 seconds left and I had to make a choice, I was able to do that real fast because that was just something I was planning to do. Very important. Always keep your options open and see how you can improve your team, how you can make it better, even at these late stages of the game. Because now we're at the Black Dragon King. Uh, I'm right now the only way I could probably make my team better is by 2-starring Devastator. I can see maybe I can get a 2-star Dark Spirit here. You know, legendary teams are very strong. Legendaries are very strong, especially I wouldn't mind putting in that 2-star Enigma versus the Glacier Clan to get all those items. Remember, I'm trying to constantly think on how I can make my team better, even at this late game juncture, through whatever means necessary. So I'm reorganizing my units, putting them from best to first, knowing who I could sell in a heartbeat if things get crazy. I'm picking up. Oh, and there he is, the Tsunami Stalker. I like him. I'll put him there for there. Oh, another Blight Sorcerer. I'm getting some great units. There's another Venomancer. Get the Venomancer to 2 stars. What am I going to do? I got to make room. So yeah, let me put these guys in here. And maybe I can make a legendary team. I sold the Siren because I knew that there wouldn't be enough room for both Tsunami Stalker and Siren. You know, this town's not big enough for the two of us. But Tsunami Stalker at 2 stars. I'm seeing what legendaries I can get to 2 stars. And I see here, very close fight. I almost lost thanks to that silence, though, from one of the humans. I get to go on my 8-game winning streak. I barely win. So I notice now my big competition's that guy. And someone was just eliminated there. And the other guy just got eliminated there. And wow, and that's how you do it. You win right there through always constantly upgrading your team. And that's basically how you win. You have to play like that in Rook. That's how Rook games are. It's not simple anymore. You know, it's no longer, oh, hey, I have this synergy. Let me just stick with it through the whole game. We have to constantly be evolving and constantly rotating our synergies to fit our needs. You can see here there what teams I was up against. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want more of this stuff. I just got 100 subscribers. You guys are amazing. I'm very pumped about that. Very happy to be helping you guys out with anything you guys want. Stay awesome, guys. Till next time. Bye.